And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll roll it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while. What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, bring them a long distance, and have a chance to.
Where you going?
And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. He's going to loft one deep left side here, and that'll wind up
almost the pick.
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Better not go for this
shit. That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
Damn!
Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper, 44 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Nah, I'm trying to sack your quarterback.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. What we got? Here's Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Newton now to throw.
What the fuck?
Again, the pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job.
Go to YouTube, nigga.
I'm not watching that bullshit ass YouTube, nigga. My phone did.
Nigga, watch on your PlayStation, nigga. The fuck, they got YouTube on PlayStation? Yeah, you go Sack of shit, turtle looking ass nigga.
Ooh. Ooh. I did it, fool. I got you. Yeah, you gotta stop playing.
I think he likes natural light best.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want none of this.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Kill.
Yeah.
What is that?
Nah.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott.
What are you talking about?
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Kill.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Cooper was the intended target.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Newton. Dancing to his left. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted.
That was bullshit.
With a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott forced out to his left. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
You sound crazy.
A first down throw for Prescott. Buying time to his left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no.
What?
No, it was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they They took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. Well, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it.
My ball.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense.
Still in the game.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now Newton being chased out left. And caught left side, Olsen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it with Scarlett. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They fake the give. Newton.
What the fuck? Block these niggas.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
No, they're not blocking for this nigga.
Very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position.
What, you ain't scored shit since the first quarter.
On first down, Elliott. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. Tenth carry now for Elliott. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Prescott now, dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
59, check.
All
day, dog.
Yeah, only I can watch.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, we step league-wide for a second. I want to discuss Saquon Barkley's injury.
Take it from him.
It's the Giants who are having the quarterback change. And look, Daniel Jones looked good, but they're going to need Saquon Barkley in that backfield.
In a big way, not just as a runner, obviously, but his ability to catch the ball in the backfield, make plays in open space. 4 to 8 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Horrible news, not just for the Giants, but how about fantasy football teams? If you got Saquon Barkley, many of you selected him at #1 in your draft. Now he's going to be out for a decent portion of the season.
You better hit your waiver wire and get Wayne Gallman quickly. Here's Newton. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
It's me.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play.
Let's see.
Hit that
So you can hold it to your shit.
A lot of people call it an extension of the running game.
Looking for
What the fuck?
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
That was not supposed to happen.
Score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. To throw again on second down. Newton and Olsen over the middle. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Our first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Newton. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
And I think I get the ball back at the half.
In the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and this is back to an 8-point game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And no return on
fair
this
catch
one.
and
Catch is signaled for and taken. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually...
It's caught inside the 25. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag.
Bring that shit back, boy. Roughing the passer. Don't even touch your quarterback.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman.
That was a good. That was good, TD. I ain't gonna take that from my nigga.
Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume.
That nigga said roughing the passer. I was like, hell no. That's the show on the offense.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23.
Nah, I didn't even touch your quarterback.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey.
Good stop.
And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton, he's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
34.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Rip left.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his
Get the extra life.
First down.
Come on.
Here we go.
Oh, Cam is hot. Cam is hot.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Flushed out right, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Ain't nobody.
Here comes play number.
Ain't nobody open, so I'm around with this motherfucker.
3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Newton. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Newton. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what the blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
Nothing
15-15
on the scoreboard as the kicks away here.
But action, boy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the
How am I garbage and tied up?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense.
He said he's psycho, he keep logging.
We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made.
He said he'll bring me and you in GTA.
How
you go from talking about Madden to
talking about change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall,
she said coming from her, you don't want it with her on GTA.
Yardage on the play back at the 45-yard.
We're gonna get one. We just waiting to move. We move, we're gonna get another one.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes
I told him like we wait to move. He's like, all right. He's like, yeah.
But no success there. They rallied quickly.
She said you don't want that shit.
On 2nd down now. Italian and taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
My nigga. He was shooting me. I didn't even have the remote control, nigga. I was in the kitchen.
So after a good run,
I had to set the controller down.
1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back.
I'm gonna start up a
play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, yeah. Scary ass.
Just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'll smack his ass.
The cap to the defense. They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long
you see
they
that
kept
white
him
boy
under
come,
wraps.
he was like,
And on that play, they held
that's
him
the
to a
nigga that
short
made me
gain.
fumble last time.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is
what the fuck?
Touchdown.
Oh, that was nice.
44 yards. And the Cowboys have taken
I thought
the
I picked it off.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
Oh, yeah.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because
that was you the whole time.
Most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Nah, he brought you up. He said, a lot of niggas tied up. That nigga said, he's like, I'll beat you and your wife in GT. As I said, when you gotta bring GT in, nigga, playing that.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't.
Do I look dumb to you, nigga? All them white jerseys coming my way. Fuck that. I gotta play smart, nigga. You ain't about to hit me and I fumble right there. The fuck I'm looking like?
Their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get
that nigga read that play. He already knew I was going right to Greg.
Don't need it all back at once.
I was going right to that nigga.
17 yards to go on second down.
What the fuck is you doing, 72? Block.
Down once more. DeMarcus Lawrence able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third.
I can't even throw it deep. I throw it deep, I get it picked.
Something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down.
Yeah,
Went backwards. It's third and very long. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific.
He was wide open. That shit's sad.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 28 yards. The Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Oh, see how he didn't catch that wide open catch.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go
so that's crazy. I didn't catch that wide open catch.
Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up
that nigga was wide open. Like, literally. Pass interference.
Woo! Pass is on target to Moore. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move.
I was nervous, nigga. I thought that was PR low-key.
Here's Newton. He'll buy some time right. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket. Got to the sticks.
Oh, seen
heavy rush, and down he goes.
I seen the running back.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Flushed out right. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy,
you got this. If I can't score a 2 touchdown within for a 2-minute warning, it's over.
Up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point
I got
winds
scored
up
14
successful.
points within 3 minutes.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Out of bounds. Waiting for you.
Wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 55 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They go to Elliott again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
What the fuck?
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 25 yards that time.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
It's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Prescott to throw it. Steps it. Oh, Prescott stripped. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the...
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Sean Lee in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Another try after the first down sack. Newton escaping the pressure right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Panthers on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Newton now to throw. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's McCaffrey, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 16. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve
you got this.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land.
My girl said, "Don't be talking shit. He's running to play dinner the whole damn game."
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense, and a few kneel
he said,
just about do it. Now,
he said, "Watch this."
Do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Looking for more there on first down.
She said, "Watch what? You dropped the ball."
Cooper was the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first
He said,
down.
if you catch it, you can't cook for me tonight.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
So what he started singing. He said, drop the ball. I dropped the ball. This nigga.
A lot of contact there, but
this nigga retarded.
He was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it.
This nigga funny as a motherfucker. He said, "Take that like if I catch this, she can't cook me tonight." She wasn't cooking for me. I was going out to eat tonight.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
He said, "She can't pay for you." She said, "So what is she watching? You dropped the ball?"
Brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there.
He said, "Don't watch myself. Probably why you missing me."
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty?
You should have been doing this. I should have been doing this since the way beginning of the game.
Officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Nigga, do I look crazy to you, nigga? That's how I ran towards the sideline. Fuck
outside
that.
of the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you got this. What's your record online?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
His record 5-1.
We were down huge.
4-1, 5-1, some shit like that. That ain't bad.
Like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end.
My record is what?
Yeah. As they continue to
18 and 27.
Probably just want to put this one behind them. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 11 yards in a Panther first.
This nigga got 183 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. One last throw here for Newton. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Good game. I'm about to get on GTA for our lead.
Run out on this football game.
Damn, nigga, I had 139 yards, nigga.
Leading them to victory.
72 completions, nigga. Nah, still.
They're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
I scored 20 and damn.
Yeah, I'm taking off Facebook. I mean, they ain't going on YouTube.
How the gang gonna look in real life too.